Hello, my name is Para.com, and we're back with another Clan Wars video. Alright, today we're up against French Flair. We are going to dive on in. Not much has changed, so let's just get to it. We got three builds that we gotta make. Not a terrible start. Yeah, I mean, we can try to go. I've been enjoying Nords, but goblins are my. Neither of these are great for us. These are actually just not great at all. I guess this is where we're at. So strap yourselves in. It's gonna be a long one, and it's gonna apparently start on a interesting note here.
Hey, get in.
Alright.
Faith and a dash of divine.
Turn to hand. Kickstart summon a copy of me. Well, we are doing this one because we have had some fun builds with it last week. I did make a couple of mistakes that I was looking at, is having my kickstart in the back line. They died to goblin teams with the relic. That, they died to that so easily because it just forced my demon or my gargoyle to attack, which was really sad. Because I also had my goblin summoner, what's his name, in the back row too. So it was just so sad to see my build just die, because I was like, yeah, I felt like it worked really well. This one's about surviving. Next turn, we're going to be buying a couple of units. The upgrades, we're trying to go to 3. I think we're just going to take tempo here. I could reduce it, but I think... I'll take a draw. Having a single draw is good, because then that'll get you to that 7 mark. So let's just get through this trophy. Alright, there's an early Yeti. We're still gonna go goblins. I still prefer my goblin build. As far as returning to hand, I think random keywords is better. I might sell this and take... No. I think we're taking this. This is just better. We're gonna think on it. I don't think there's a world where we're actually playing Yetis, given that my goblins are better. So it's kind of annoying that they're both in the same pool, because I'm like, man. Ugh. Second draw there, huh? Still fine though, still on top. The Yetis, they see me, they're like, hey, why you gotta be like that, man? Alright, we're gonna keep it like that, because... No, I'm not gonna keep Yetis. I'm going goblins. I know I'm going goblins. And so I'm not even gonna put myself down that path. Yeah, like, we're just... What? Why'd you attack my backline? That's annoying. Man, they just attacked my scaling. Oh, we might just use this right now and see if we can hit a Shroomer. Why do I always hit this guy? This guy is just so bad. So bad. Man, he's so bad. I might sell him and buy this just to get more heckle triggers, plus if we use these 2 units. So I want to go up here, but honestly, we need to make it. This one needs to make it out of trophy. So this attacks and deals poison. We're going to put that there. We're going to take this because it dies and makes everything bigger. So we're going to put this in position 2. We did actually need a slot there. So let's do that. Let's roll once. Giving stealth anything. Does that matter? No, we're going to play this. Bump up the jam. Alright, so this will make everything bigger. Alright, if we don't make it out of this one, I'm gonna be real sad. Okay. It really depends on what they have, size-wise. Okay, we're fine. Sorry, that one's not the... This is the one I'm worried about. It's only doing a singular risen? Okay. We're fine. Cool. So he's already... Yeah, our 2 things died. He's getting some stats here. We are at tier 3 coming out of it, which is not terrible. In the sense, we want to be at tier 3.
I can see it. The gold,
so
the
we're going to go to tier 4 here, though,
Yeah,
because we want to hit our Heckle
divine
Goblin.
rich.
And also we want to get... You know, I'm actually really tempted to take this and then sell this and then swap them. The problem is I need this one to trigger its kickstart first so that this one can delay. So I think we're going to do that. Alright, now we really need to get a Shroomer going so we can get the kickstart and actually get some damage on the board. So we have essentially 2 scalers on the board. This will go first, put a trap on the field. Let's do that. That's 40 damage. I need you to hit this. Cool. Shaka! Out of nowhere. Alright. Alright, give me a Shroomer.
Victory burns bright. Careful. Don't let it blind you.
We're gonna take... Drum is so good. I think we're gonna try and hit our 3 here. I don't think we're gonna go up any higher, because we want to hit our 3s and 4s. I would really like to... Nice. Alright. Okay, so random keywords. Go! I mean, that's a combination. Ranged... I'm tempted to put this up front with ranged and flying and like have it deal damage here. Alright. So now we're going to... We need a singular death, so we need to get rid of this, put drum in this on him. Let's make sure we lock that before we do anything.
The spirits
So, I would like to keep him just to get some initial stats. But I need the death to go on there. I need to not screw this up. So, gonna put it on him. Put it on him. So now he has kickstart and dies. He'll summon a dude. So now we have poison. We have a couple of those. This is not really helping us. The kickstart is fine here. So I think we're selling that. Selling this. He has range and flying. This guy... He's gonna summon here. What's the text on it? Give confused. Random enemy attacks immediately. Okay. That'll essentially draw aggro first before these should get hit. I'm tempted to put this in the back line to try and get the copy to take damage first so I can get some health on him. Maybe that means I need this to trigger. I think this is how I want to start doing it. Obviously not super great against other ones, but he doesn't have the relic yet to make my backline attack. Alright, I need you to survive and get as many heckle triggers as possible. Yeah, I just need some health on him. Alright, there's our copy. Shaka. Actually, Shaka triggering again. If I still have my kickstart in play, that should kickstart my goblin and make another dude, right? So if I can keep him alive, the problem is he has taunt, right? Like, he's taunting. So now we're gonna go to 5. I don't think there's any reason to stay at 4. We have our guys. We have additional trap, but we need to get more traps going. We're gonna do this. Our board is stable enough, and we're gonna try and hit some doubles or triples. That is a perfect one to do that with. So now he'll summon and he'll summon after. So he'll summon first, put one into play. I want this to take hits so we can get some scaling on this. Actually, I think I want this to be taking hits first. Now that it's got a little bit of life on it. I think this is where I could sell this and just get this on the field. The kickstart actually might be relevant though, with Shaka dropping in. I do need to start leveling traps though, is the other problem. So I need some health. This guy, he's got health on him, but he should help him scale if I have 2 traps in place. So I think we're actually going to do this. Because this, now I'm inclined to put this up front to try and get some damage on him. Or get some damage on this goblin. On the euphoric sapper. See, kickstart mattering there. Get a free kill here. So, I like this guy. The problem is I would love the death version. Because the death version is just like, yeah, you have a Bjorn? Boom. Making a couple of those. It's just, the spam is real. We can't do anything with Joker.
Almighty favors you, child of fate.
I already have 3. I'm going to try and triple this and then put another one on him. But our goal is to scale this. We need scaling. This is on Kickstart. Yeah, so I need an open slot. Poison, we don't have a lot of poison. Like, we have these 2. But we might sell this and then start stacking our poison.
This pull? Divine.
And there's our
divine.
Triple. I forgot that this
Typical
triggered,
game, okay?
but did not get punished for that. So let's see what we get out of here. We're looking to get a scaler. This is also another scaler. So I think we're getting rid of this at this point, and we need to try and triple this. The question is, do I sell the second one here? He shows right back up. That's really annoying. The question, I really want to triple this and get into play, so I have 2 scalers going. These 2 together is really good. I don't want to sell this though, but we might be past. If I can get, okay, this is actually okay. I'm thinking through this. If we have kickstart and die, and we put this on this, then we don't need this. I mean, our traps were starting to scale, but we can sacrifice a slot right now to get more scaling. And I think that's where we want to be at. We have poison to kill stuff, and then we'll come back to this. So I think this is where I'm hoping this survives. There's a Shroomer. Beautiful. Now, we really want to get this golden for the revives and stuff. I have 3 of these. I can't guarantee it, huh? Alright, YOLO! Alright, well, there's now a reason to keep that in play. I didn't think about having... I have 3 different versions of traps. Or, 3 death abilities on the battlefield for that. That's okay. Hopefully we'll get enough Heckle here to scale this one specifically. We need to keep this one alive. Which is why we want, like, 2 or 3 copies here. And this having taunt very relevant. That way we can keep scaling this, because making our toxic traps huge is really important. And then we have this guy given the poisons. We don't necessarily need him to die and use the toxic traps. So I think our build is going. We're making progress. Sad he died there. I would have liked to keep scaling the trap too. But I think after yesterday's kind of With the goblin build I have for Gauntlet, this is feeling much better. So we're taking this.
You did it.
We're taking this and selling it. I would love to triple that. I also would love to triple this.
Oh, jaguar
Alright.
claws, eagle wings. What power.
I don't think we change anything. Even though we've gotten singles of everything, I don't think we change anything. I think our build's doing just fine. Honestly, having this gold is huge because of the 2 poison right off the bat. Yeah, now we've hit their back corner. And most of our stuff is still alive, so... Okay, that's annoying because I really want the copy to die. I want to scale these units. It's a great round to do some scaling. How are they only at 2? That's interesting. Alright, well, we're getting some scaling on these 3 at least. Jaka? Alright. I don't have any kickstart on the field. My kickstart died. Actually, is this? No. That's the copy that came in when we had space, so. Alright, so not too bad here. We're running out of time, though. So we really need to get our stuff tripled. I think our board's set up fairly fine, but we just need to get stats. Returning something doesn't do anything, and most common faction. We would waste 1. Let's roll, I think, a couple of times, see if we can't hit it. Where's the first mama? So I don't want to... We would waste... Okay, so if we put this into play, technically speaking, we waste a kickstart here. But we'll get the death one, which is fine. So if we can hit... Literally no triples, and we already have him. So, easy sell. Sell. This was the one. Scavenger. That was the one I needed the other day. So now... Please give me a triple.
This is no ordinary.
There's a triple. Okay, we don't need any 5s to triple. But I don't think there's a reason we need... We want to put taunt on this, if available. We're not getting what we need here. Okay. I would love a Techo would be another option of something that we would use. But we really need to triple this. Like, this one would be nice, but we really need to triple this. And we're missing out on a lot of stats because we haven't got a triple either. So I'm kind of hoping we lose. I don't think we will though. Oh, man, he hit the backline one. Come on, man. I need to scale that one. Alright, well, Shaka can take a hit here, but it's just not doing anything. It does take some hits though. And he got damage enough to kill it, so didn't not do anything. Alright, what are our traps up to? Not great. Killing my trap. Great. Love it. We only have like 2 rounds left. We really need to triple him at least. This not so much.
Golden.
Come on, triple. I need a triple. There's taunt. Do we just buy the taunt? No, we're all in on tripling. We need... Okay, we're selling this and we're tripling it. That feels really bad, but he is just our scaler at the moment. And Alright. Oh, I can't because I picked up this one specifically, saving the taunt here doesn't actually let me put taunt on it. What we could do is freeze this, try to triple this next turn, take a loss here, and then we can get taunt on it if we can pick this up off the board. So I think we're gonna do that. Let's hope we lose here. I don't think we will. Their goblins did not scale very well. I'm hoping we lose here, though. As long as they don't kill my guy in the backline, we'll be fine here. You kidding me? Golly! I had 3 taunts! These ones don't matter. Oh my word. How is it 2? Why? Is it the Requiem? It might be the Requiem start, but this should be everywhere. It shouldn't matter who summons it. I don't think we're gonna die here. I'm really hoping we die here, but I don't think we are. I think we just have too many stats now for this particular team. Not a strong team we're going against, but like... And maybe that's just our pool of opponents right now. We're just not as strong, or our build just finally got online. I don't know. I just don't think they were that crazy. Buying. This is last round, and I need to triple this. I don't think I have time to put taunt on this, so which is sucks because Scalar, you're way too late. Party. This could give some stats, but I need triple. I'm hoping we take an L here. I'm really hoping we take an L. There's a Bjorn. I haven't seen you. I think all game here. Does anything change with our positioning? Are we selling this one? And moving this guy out of the back line. Like, this one is whatever stats. We couldn't triple it. Okay. I'm gonna sell this and reroll. I don't think I'm getting rid of anything. This scales and this scales. Like, I would like to get rid of them. But I don't think having a 4-point Bjorn is going to help. I think having the flying range would help more. As far as our backline, we're moving these out of the backline because I don't want them to get sniped by freaking goblin relics. I'd rather any of these die on attack. And if this attacks, then it has range and flying, so it doesn't even die anyway. So I think we're just selling this. Nope. Nope. Man. Really got unlucky with, Oh, his damage was 0 because of Frostbite. That's interesting. Alright, well, they're not beating us. Which is unfortunate, man. We really needed the triple on our guy. So at least we got this tripled. But, I mean, that's only scaling damage for our traps. It's not actually giving the revive, which is very relevant when it comes to these toxic traps. So, that's unfortunate. But there's our build for that. Let's go to the next one. Alright. I don't know what I'm hoping for, but I'm hoping for something good. You know what? This is fine. We have our scan build on the next one. This was very relevant when we were playing gnomes. But I think for defense, we're probably going to be putting our goblins on defense. Or a scan build, maybe. Pirates definitely need a lot to get going. The keywords. Honestly, the keyword this actually might be the choice. Giving 3 HP permanently is nice, but I think with our lineup here being keyword hungry, and if we can get overwhelm on our cause if we need to, this becomes that option. So then we can have the 1/7 as essentially a second damage dealer, and then still overwhelm from him and put it on the other one. So I think we're going to go keywords. We're trying to hit good stuff here. He's gonna get barrier and attack. We most likely lost this first turn. It's very unfortunate because there's nothing I can take here to fight that. So we're gonna take the attack here because we're probably gonna take the what's the word? The health! The health! That was huge! The 2 health random roll was huge there. I must have misunderstood that one. I thought he put a barrier and forced him to attack. I'll have to check that. Might be a different one or something. Okay, we're definitely going up shop here. We're taking treasures here. We would love to get the early little plunder guy. Yeah, so we should take out essentially anything. Here. Barrier being very unfortunate for us here, or else we would have at least tied. Alright. This is an interesting choice here. Stealing units from the shop, sure. We're probably not going gnomes, but gnomes at least can stabilize us in the early game. So let's see what this does. Multi-strike. And that's on Kickstarter, so we don't particularly care too much. The question is, do we steal units early? I don't really like this. Like, we could... If I could buy this, play it, and make this a 3-drop and try to hit a Dory early, which would be good. I could also sell this and that. But we might just try to steal units. And I could steal units and do that same thing. Plunder would also be good. We're at 3, and we need... They're both at 1 still. And it's pretty... Who are we facing? That guy in the 5th position. He's at 1, so he's probably got a lot of units on the board. I think these are 2 decent ones, and we could hit a scaler here if we upgrade this guy. So I think we're actually going to steal these. Do our fresh reroll. Yeah, it was a much better shot. So now, let's go play him. This could scale. Do we want to try for a Dory, though? A Dory or a blank hit. Like, this is probably better than the average hit. So I think we're going to do it to this one. Yeah, that's much better. And then we're going to put him up here. And then that did not give anything else stats, which is really annoying. Let's get multi-strike to something, sure. And then we can play this. This would be the reason not to play that, but...
Or a giggle, I suppose.
I think that's just where we're at. So this is going to be our bigger unit. We want this to attack. Alright. Let's hope this... Okay, not a bad opponent to go against. I was expecting a lot more. Alright, so getting that win was big because there's a big disparity between these. We're definitely going to 3 here. We have 2 rounds left. We're going to be selling units. But rage on my cause. I was missing that in my gauntlets. I think we could very easily end up orcs. I'm gonna take the rage. This would put first strike on that. We don't have any coins, and I don't need to do that. Okay. All right. Yeah. So our gnome here should be holding the ground with this bar shot. Yeah, he just kind of snipes all the early units unless they have like a big 20/20 or something. So, firmly made it through here. So we're gonna be selling a unit and definitely going up here. We're gonna keep this. This will be the one we sell. Giving 6/6 to my cause, if that's the way I end up, which is where I think I'm gonna be, or pirates. Could be good. We could also... I think we're going to do that on that premise alone. What's this do? Random enemy. So we're going to sell. We're going to go up here. We're going to take the nuke. Okay. This is the question now. This is really good. If I end up cause, I'm going to want this really badly. We haven't seen a Dory come up, so I don't think we're going to be doing gnomes. I think we're going to be going in on one of these strategies here. This, I think we're going to lean into more of... This might be a fallback plan, and I have my hero to give Overwhelm. If I try and squint a little bit, I can make that happen. This has a little bit more upside with giving us random treasures that are useful. So I think we're going to stick with that. We're going to give this guy multi-strike. Make that die. We don't need to make anything big or give random keywords. And we have rage. So, like, there is... this mostly doesn't matter, right? Yeah, because we're at 9, they're at 4. None of this particularly matters. Our goal here, try to get to 5 as fast as we can, because we need to start seeing pirates in the shop. Alright, we're gonna actually sell, go to 5, and then use our free reroll. So this guy hasn't done anything for us yet. I'm probably gonna take Jersey here. I think we're gonna take Jersey. There are some good pirate death abilities. Ooh, there's our rage. Alright, we're freezing on that. I think we're just giving multi-strike to this guy every time. I don't think we need to use that or anything. So our hope here is to get a cause or start finding... I really wish he would have hit one of these guys with the barriers. Losing round 1 there feels so bad. So bad. Now we're on the back foot and feeling the pressure. We did get that, which is not terrible. I would love a golden unit. Currently, we have every faction. But we're about to have orcs. Golden cause is not crazy. I think we're just taking tucks here. Unless I end up pirates. We've already lost one. I think we're gonna take the safety here and really try to cement our position here.
A sacred treasure revealed.
We want to hit cause. I don't want. The real question is, I mean, we're just re-rolling here. Okay, Dracosh is actually a good reason to switch. I could put Rage on him. I already do have my Rage here, but we're looking for... I need to make him bigger. Unfortunately, I think the current problem. He'll get rage, which is nice. Can I? No, you can't actually give him Yeah, then that was a mistake. Rage and Taunt. I still want to put that on. We're gonna use Tux here. We need to not die. And see, this is the balance between trying to play. He should go and shoot some of these in the back line. So Dracosh is fine here, but we really need. I don't need this, but I'm taking it anyways. I think we're too far. I think we're starting to. We're down the orc path. I think is where we're starting to end up. So I'm gonna start looking for orc stuff. This is perfect.
Oh, this card radiates destiny, my child.
I really, really want to either double or triple this. There's our first Dory. We're definitely not doing those right now. Okay, so matter. Why is this not? This is the strongest ally. I don't understand. Does it go by health? I thought it went by attack. I don't know anymore. Because I would have done this and then straight give this overwhelm and stuff. I just don't know. And we're not gonna use this yet. Alright, I need you to attack again. Give him a couple of attacks to actually kill him. Alright, so we got Rage and Multi-Strike going. A draw is not terrible because it doesn't use up my tuck shots. But I would really like to win there. So, alright, so yeah, we just haven't seen any pirate pieces, so I think we're definitely hoping this hits I would really love a cause, and then I can put Rage Taunt on him. That's not the worst hit. Okay, so I'm going to use this on him. Okay, it still didn't work. Why? I must not understand something here. But I think he has done his job. Pause? Pause, finally. Okay, so now we're starting to move and groove. So this is my only scaler at the moment. Hold on, I need to fix it. I hate that stupid bug. Alright,
Oh, hello.
she's been really
So
good, but I don't want to
Sacred
sell this
dealer
because
breeds.
any amount of stats I get right now is very important. What does this do? Okay, that just gives everything rage. I don't think I'm buying that. This was the one I was thinking of giving his overwhelm to cause. But we need to get our pieces together first. So I think we're selling this at this point. Keeping this. We're looking for a tool rog as well.
I predicted this.
We also might put a Joker in the back line or something to try and snipe some units to give our guys some time to work with. Oh, I should have put keywords. I really should have put keywords. There's that. Can I get that in any way? I don't think the answer. Okay. We're going to use this. We're gonna freeze shop. We're gonna give him rage and taunt. We're gonna have to remove the taunt when we sell it or pick this up. We're gonna need a taunt removal on him. But now he's got permanent rage. This guy's less needed, but it'll be good for this one because he'll make the two strongest, which will be this and this. I think we're okay now. So we need a scaler really bad right now. Now that we have our build online, and we need Urix to force our cause to attack. Because yeah, he dies in one shot here, but he's got rage. But it's just not doing enough damage. We need him to. The force attack is really important.
The gods are.
I also need to take taunt off of him.
Very.
So we have a slot open. We're gonna try and hit cause here. No. If this gives me a cause, I'll be kind of sad, but also it's okay. Nothing we need here. Oh, there's a tool rog. So now, find that.
A sacred treasure revealed. Uh-oh, I got chills.
I'm debating on using this to hunt. We also want a taunt removal. There's the second tool rog. If we sell this, we can get a double tool rog. And that's so much better scaling wise. Do I want any keywords on him? No, I think we're hunting for more keywords on this guy. There, that's good. That's at least, that's our bridge for multi-strike. I would really like Overwhelm. If it does roll up in the shop, I need to make sure I use this to get Overwhelm. Okay. Alright, hopefully we survive here. We got by with our tuck shot last time. If we can have Dracosh also take out a couple of units. Yeah, him having taunt is really, really bad, but we can remove it. We just need a bit of time to do it. Alright. We should be fine here. Good. Good, 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 good. So we got basically a maximum amount of attacks here. We really need to triple this. So we have a slot here to actually get taunt removal off of him. Summon a copy of me. Is that good on anybody? This is giving rage to everybody. Okay. Give him Overwhelm, and then we can get multi-strike on him, and we should be okay. I'm gonna do this to reroll because we really need to get. What's. Wrong guy. I would like to take Dracosh here, but we need taunt removal. I think it's a bigger priority, and a golden him to clear our hand, or golden this as our scaler is concerned. So we could sell technically and summon a duplicate on it. We're also looking for an Uruk. We already have multi-strike on him. Don't need this. There's my triple. A little late to the party, but we'll use this next turn. Buy this, reroll shop, try to hit this. So a good shot for us to freeze on as well. That's on Kickstart. I would almost love to do this. The question is whether this is useful, and I think the answer is still yes. One, it's golden, it's giving some scaling. Also is taking aggro, but also gives this rage, which is really important. And this. Like, giving everything rage is really important here. Actually, which also means he doesn't need to be in the front line. Having a cleave attack earlier would probably be better. We can also put Dracosh up here to try and attack earlier since he's going to have rage, take out some units. I think this is where I want to be because he's also forcing... Oh, it's in his row. I thought it was 2 strongest. I misread that. I think this is fine. I think we're looking for triple, and Uruk is where we're at here. Alright, beautiful. The blood bond being really bad for us here, but we might be okay. Okay. Yeah, blood bond being really bad for us there, but we survived that. Okay, so now... we don't have any death abilities, so this is actually not doing anything right now. We're gonna wait, because we're gonna triple this. We need to triple this and then find taunt removal as well. So let's go keywords. Range? Range is super good. That's probably just as good as Overwhelm. In a sense of, like, things I really wanted. Alright, give me Toolrog, please. Yes! Alright! Alright, give me Dracosh. Not the end of the world. We'll take the neutral because we can get some stuff off of it. The question now is, so we golden. We don't need to necessarily golden him. We're more looking for an Uruk. So I don't think we need to save this anymore. He took bigger damage, so I can't actually put Overwhelm on him now. I need to make him bigger. Because if I put Overwhelm on him, it's fine, but it's not as good. Which, it's got a built-in rage. Yeah, why not? Rage and Overwhelm, sure. I'm tempted to take this and put it on the battlefield as a permanent thing, but it just doesn't help us at all. We have 8 attacks. There's Uruk. Excellent. Now our shop is doing something. So let's go ahead and deploy that. Didn't hit what I wanted. I wanted this. Actually, that would be a reason. I should have used that first and then see if I hit this to then put Overwhelm on him. Range is very helpful, but now we're looking for what's that one? It's, Death, open 2 treasures. We need taunt removal. That's a reason not to put this in play and put kickstart on this. The problem is this is end turn and kickstart. Maybe we could do a second kickstart of this. We're giving everything rage. It's not a terrible idea because when this attacks, it's probably the best use case for it, honestly. Because I really want to remove taunt before I put this into play, because then our board's done at that point. And we only have a couple of turns left too. So I think we're going to do it on him. And we are going to let it go to the back line, I think, because I think we want this to attack first. I think that's where we're at. Alright, we should be fine here. Oh, this one doesn't have taunt on it. That's interesting. Wow, we are actually just getting ran over here. Just too many stats. Maybe we need to put Kaz up front to summon his second one here. Or we need an Uruk to die, have this death triggered, so when this gets attacked and this. The question is, do we let's start and see if we can get taunt removal. We also realize that this does not have taunt removal. And when this kick starts, this goes after it, so it gives it rage. Taunt removal, please. I would really... Am I looking for anything? Not particular. We did lose. Alright. Okay. Made the wrong units big, but guess they can't be too upset. I think still looking for golden here. The question... Do we try and golden him? We're at 1 life. Oh, I didn't, I could put taunt on this guy and range. That's probably... Oh, he has the most attack. Yeah, see, that's where I'm just so confused. Like, why? Nah, we're going for taunt removal. Yeah, no taunt removal. The question is, I think we'd put this into play. The problem is it's going to make one of these 2 attack. But that won't be the case next turn and stuff. And so it looks like we should probably be fine here. Technically, it having range was relevant there for being the biggest to attack. I just want most attacks. We just need a pump team. So, oh, we also need multi-strike on him. We still haven't put multi-strike on him. That's... Oh, that's not good. I didn't realize he didn't have multi-strike. I guess we haven't seen a multi-strike come through yet. I think we're doing this to try and spike. That's not helpful. There's a second Uruk. We're gonna keep that. We don't actually want to sell that. That was... Well... Oh, we need... I should have done this one then, because this one has the most attack. I don't know, I'm messing it up. I was hoping that... This guy just outscaled my cause when I tripled him. It's unfortunate, but... So this does have rage, it doesn't have range, but... Our build's doing fine. It's got a couple of problems, but I think we're doing fine. If we can triple this, find a taunt removal, remove taunt, that would be best case scenario.
Not divine, but fine.
I did... Okay, this is the highest, so we're gonna give him a range rather than multi-strike. And taunt. Just additional thing that can die here. Making that golden is fine. It'll make these 2 attack. That's something I'm still trying to figure out the best way to do, is you have to balance of essentially where cause has to be the biggest thing on the board. And my cause dying right there is absolutely brutal. I would love one more round of this. Oh, we're gonna get it. Yes, one more round of scaling. All right, cool. So now it's... There's our first... I think that's the first Leviathan that showed up.
The
Really not
bless you
great.
today.
Ooh, multi-strike? We're really hoping this hits him. Come on, multi-strike. Okay. This is a actual... I think we'd sell this and put multi-strike on here. Because he's still not the highest damage, and I have no way to beef up his damage. And we're basically going to take what he has and give it to Tulrog here. Getting a triple, I don't think is going to happen, so we're not even going to think about that. But getting... That is good. So, and I think it's because we have an extra Uruk here and we want Uruk to die easily, this is fine to sell here. So I think we're actually selling this, buying this, putting multi-strike on this. Because multi-strike range, like, he doesn't take any damage. Not that he's particularly worried about it with rage, but that extra attack with him is very important. I really want Overwhelm on him if we can do it. That was a misclick. Okay, so we do this.
Yes! The vision clears. It screams power.
This could also use multi-strike, but we need to hit on him more, I think. Okay. any way I can get stats on him specifically? Or can I pick this up? I think it's just put Overwhelm on here. I don't think it's range multi-strike, because he has multi-strike. I think it's Overwhelm. Okay, so I think that's where we're at. Okay. And then one roll, essentially, is all we have. It's unfortunate. Did not see taunt removal again. That's brutal. Alright. I think that is our build here. And we got Uruk. This guy in the corner will also have Uruk's death ability here, which is good. So we have 2 Uruks effectively here and can take some shots. Our cause here, 15, range, multi-strike. It's gonna force him to attack. Hey, I think that might be my first maxed Uruk, or maxed cause, or max damage. That's so cool. Achievement unlocked. Alright. It could be done. As far as our choices are concerned, I think they went... this is all just the one. I think this is where I tried to... I went with, we'll say... We definitely used those treasures, but I would have really loved Overwhelm on my cause. So... it is what it is. Alright, moving on to the next one. Alright. This ought to be interesting. But we really need to get a good scam build together. And fix our positioning. So, I think this might be the best 3 factions to do that. When you have space, summon... Random neutral. I think it's Wamfisto here. We're just trying to mess with the enemy with our scam build. So, our goal is we got to get to 4. We got to find a gargoyle. We got to survive and not die here.
Welcome.
And not screw up our discards. We're going to steal units from the shop. I know we have drum here. Drum is so good, though. But I'm already looking at this, and this is turn 1. Turn 1, we're just going to get out of tier. So we can start getting extra coins here. Get a coin. I don't think we want that to trigger. Definitely want that to die first, though. Yeah, we would have tied unless we took the demon and let him discard. Which I should have done there. But it's fine. I'm worried about it. We're going up here. It's really unfortunate to be losing out on a coin here on second turn. I think we're just devouring. We're just taking tempo here. And then we could sell. We could sell these 2 and buy this. This is going to give me rituals. And next turn it'll be 7 coins. And I'll have 6. So I actually want to use this. And then I think we're going to go ahead and use it again. And I think I'll get it. I might not. I don't think I actually will. Where were you? Where were you? This should be fine. Wamfisto here. That out. Alright, we are firmly getting through trophy, which means we can get to 3 pretty safely here. Yeah, alright, cool. Now we're gonna take drum. I would love to take Tux there, and stall for as much time as possible, which is really important. But I'm taking drum on the premise of we'll be fine. So I'm going to take this just as tempo as much as possible. So we're on 3 now. We really, really need to find an early gargoyle. I mean, we know what we're hunting for. Gargoyle, 2 gargoyles, and a single joker. Get it discarded and get going. So we're gonna stay on this shop tier, and we might just stay here. Please show up. I'm tempted to take this guy just to have him start discarding and getting me coins. Because I don't need to actually win anymore. The goal here is just gotta find gargoyle. Gotta find gargoyle. So now we're gonna use all 7 coins and just go down. Well, 8 coins.
I swear.
Golden? I would summon a copy of me though. Okay, so Golden Joker, very important. Summoning a copy, also important. Especially with just creating as many as we can because we don't have Double Trouble Bjorn. Our death triggers don't matter as much, so getting a golden gargoyle would help. So either of these are really good. I think we're gonna try for golden joker. It just hits so much harder having that double trigger. So each of them have its merit. It's more of just which one shows up first. So come on. Ooh. We don't have the 3rd. I could put, no, we don't want to put demon into play. I was like, we could buy this. No, we're just gonna roll. And hope we hit. Okay, so now I'm tempted to take this and roll this up. Actually, I can take this, discard this. And then, ooh, that also gave me him. This will get us our discard that we'll need later. So I'm actually going to freeze this to try and get this to roll up into a gargoyle. We have a free round here. It won't be in the shop. And we're looking at 3 coins. I could buy that and discard it, but I want to maximize that as much as possible because we can also play this over each turn and get this to 6. So this round doesn't matter. Our goal here is to hope this dies so that we can keep getting the additional coins here. That has first strike on it. Sure. All right. Really, really hoping turn this into a gargoyle. Let's do this. Alright. Please work. That is not what I wanted at all. We're gonna keep rolling for gargoyle. I think at least one turn here. Unfortunately, we did not hit it. I don't actually of my shop tier. Is this a 4/4? I don't know. Hold on, I need to check gargoyle stats. So gargoyle is, man, we really, it's just a 1 in 4 shot, huh? So he's a 6/2. And he technically says highest damage. Okay, so as long as I discard a singular joker, we're fine because joker sits at an 8/4. So we're fine there. So I think we can go ahead and sell this, discard this, and get another demon, another shot at it. So, big money? Not what I wanted. Trigger the plate ability. Doesn't help me. We have demons on board. This would discover the other one we don't need. Oh, man. We are in rounds. Jeez, we just have not hit it, have we? Alright, at this point, we're aiming for singular Joker. Now we have to win. That is the actual worst unit to hit with one Fisto. Alright, if he can take out the big unit or put the most damage on it. First strike and the singular. Alright, that guy being into 2 is going to be annoying. But not getting my Joker here, or my Gargoyle is really rough, so we're going to go to 3. 4 units of your most common faction. Actually, this is huge. Because now I stay at 3 here, and we use this, we get 4. Please give me a singular Gargoyle. Yes, okay, we can work with that. So now we have our discard. This will discard itself. We don't need... now we need to just go up, I think. We don't need you. We have that, so that's... we're looking for second Gargoyle, and then we need to make it to shop tier 5. We need to start selling stuff and fixing up our board here. Because we're going to upgrade shop and upgrade our units here. We're going to keep this in play, mainly because we can get a triple reward off of it next turn. So our goal here is to go to 4. I'm tempted to put this into play and then discard this. So we want Gargoyle into play. Am I selling this? This is kind of giving us some extra coin generation, but it's just not going to be here long term. And this, reducing my refresh, is a free coin too, so it's kind of doing its job as well. Let's put... no, because this discards as well. Do I care if I discard this? I could... nah. It's a 50-50 shot, and I don't want... I want to get a triple here. So let's... getting a triple is more important than getting a single shop refresh. So let's hit 50-50 here. Alright, we discarded a 4-3, so we at least will be fine still. So we're going to upgrade. Discover a 4. Really hoping to hit a Joker. We did lose last round. So let's do this. Sell. We could go to 5 here, but we really need a Joker, and this is not guaranteed. And that's the other piece of the puzzle. But then we can discard it, and we can start being off to the races. We also have no other death abilities in play now that we sold the other thing. So we are going to use this. Make sure it gets on our Joker here, or our Gargoyle. And now we are hoping our Joker friend shows up. I'm tempted to take this and just discard this to try and get it up. It gives me some additional stats. This is also a stat stick, but it's only going to be at 9. This is more of... should pump the team more. So let's go ahead and do that.
Oh, the stars align and fortune bows.
And then that buffs up the team a bit, which is what we want to be. So, and then we'll get our triple reward here. Hopefully get a Bjorn. We'll discard this. Get some more money. That not killing that's kind of annoying, but... really needed that to die. Being at 1 here is really putting me on edge. So we have our discard ability. We just need to get a singular joker.
Filling, but
And, haha! Yes! Okay. Now, the problem is I don't get to do the golden thing, but that's okay. So we are absolutely selling this and taking this and discarding that. So, alright, now, yeah, there's no reason not to discard it here. It puts it back into the pool. There's an altar. We don't really need this, but it's 2 coins. Now the question becomes, we need to get a golden joker or a Bjorn is our next stop for making the build work. So we already have 2 of these. Getting a singular Bjorn and putting it here would go a long way. So we need to go to 5 here. And then we can start trying to get a golden Bjorn. I think it's just keywords. I don't think we want our front left to attack immediately. I think it's just keywords here. So I think this is, we need 5 drops. We could try to hit a 3 drop here, 4 or 5, like it's just too random. We need to hit a Bjorn here, is where we're at. We'll take dog. That, oh, there's the second one. Alright, if we can survive here, we can actually take golden him and then hunt for a next joker to discard. So we've got to really, really hope we survive here. I'm actually going to put him... I need this. I think we're going to put him here. Hopefully get a couple attacks and then... Okay. Easy round. I should have checked. What tier he was at. I should have done that. Okay, that's fine. That gave us a whole round. That's a breathing room. The problem is now we're facing number 1, which is really annoying, but he's only shot
like
4.
Golden and
absorb or I think it's absorb. If we can get a revive joke or something. We're not going to be putting him into play. So the question now becomes, do we golden the gargoyle, which is guaranteed joker? I think we're buying this, selling it, and we're gonna golden this and this. I think that's where we're at. Because having at least 2 jokers, or at least that, will be fine here. I won't get any. He does have the spell on him. That would be the difference of me trying to take a normal version of him and then take a golden joker and then try to get a golden version of him. But I think if we end up with a single Bjorn, then that's less of a concern. So we're actually going to golden him here. I think that's the right play. We're at 1 life, and we are facing the main person here. So we're going to sell this. We're kind of all in. We want to keep getting triples here, so we're going to keep that around. So we're going to buy this first.
Okay.
Please hit a Bjorn.
Maybe time for more.
Really would like a Bjorn here. Excellent. So now we're on the sell the triple here. Golden Bjorn is very important now. So we're going to sell this. That. Get some stats on these. That's unfortunate. Nothing here helps. Anything. So I think we roll and hopefully hit. There's revive. Okay, so what do I want revive on? I assume I just want revive on him. Because he's golden, and I want revive on him. And I'm not going to get this chance again. It gives him multi-strike too, which is kind of funny. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, having revive here. He doesn't have taunt, which is good. We're going to keep this guy. Give me a joker. Then I can discard him. Okay. So we're actually going to buy this, I think, and try to... The question is are we're trying to hit a joker so we can discard a second joker. Right now, this is going to summon whatever our biggest two are and a joker, so our pool is cluttered. And this can at least bank a couple of coins. And even if I roll, I don't have the money to buy. So I think we're going to stick with that and then maybe try to hit a triple and hit a Bjorn too. So let's hope. I think I want to... No, I need this in front. I'm going to put this one on the back to hopefully die first, and then we can create enough space for the revive to trigger here. The problem is our board's going to get really cluttered. So I need this to not die as quickly. This is getting kind of messy, but I think this is where we're at here. Dog? Man, he hit the main one first. Okay, sniping. Alright. Dude, you're so close. So close, man. We just took an early loss and our tucks and stuff. That's very unfortunate. Very unfortunate on our scam builds. We were so close. We got even revive. I think one more turn and I think we get our build set up and going. So, really struggling to find both of our pieces as usual. So, awesome achievement unlocked. Getting max attack here. I think that's the first time I've ever done that, so fun to see that. Scam build, sad the way it worked out, but it is what it is. Goblet build, struggled, could not get the triple on that, but I think the build's okay. So not the greatest builds this time, but we did get them done, and we'll be ready for attacks. So, all right, well, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one.